Good morning, everyone. My name is Mighty Stream. I'm going to do your Just for Today in a meditation for January the 13th. I hope you're doing well today. It's very early here. It's about 1:30 a.m., very early, and I'm excited to be with you this morning. The title of the meditation, Surrender to Win. Help for addicts begins only when we are able to admit complete defeat. That comes from the basic text, page 22. Complete defeat? What a concept. That must mean surrender. Surrender, to give up absolutely, to quit with no reservations, to put up our hands and quit fighting. Maybe to put up our hand at our first meeting and admit we're addicts. How do we know we've taken a first step that will allow us to live drug-free? We know because once we have taken that gigantic step, we never have to use again, just for today. That's it. It's not easy, but it's very simple. We work the first step. We accept that, yes, we are addicts. One is too many and 1,000 never enough. We've proven that to ourselves enough times. We admit that we cannot handle drugs in any form. We admit it. We say it out loud if necessary. We take the first step at the beginning of our day. For one day, this admission frees us, just for today, from the need to live out our addiction all over again. We've surrendered to this disease. We give up, we quit, but in quitting, we win. And that's the paradox of the first step. We surrender to win. And by surrendering, we gain a far greater power than we ever imagined possible. Just for today, I admit that I am powerless over my addiction. I will surrender to win. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. Thank you, God. Grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. Well, that's a pretty powerful meditation for January 13th. I'm in the middle of a snowstorm here. I don't know what it's like for you where you are. Hopefully you're somewhere warm and cozy, surrendering to win. Wherever you are, allows us, affords us to have more power than we ever imagined possible. When I think about actively using, it seemed like there were so many choices. And initially there were. When I was going to use, who I was going to use with, how I was going to use, how long I was going to use. But I could feel myself slipping further and further and further away into powerlessness, saying I was going to be somewhere and not there because of a hangover, saying I was going to do this or do that and not do it because I was too high to drive. Some people don't care about driving when they're high, right? I was one of those people that cared a little bit. If I could get myself, to wake up a little bit, I wouldn't mind driving. But for the most part, I cared about getting caught. I didn't want. That's the only thing I cared about, really. I cared about getting caught. I didn't want to go to jail. Man, how many lives I put in danger, including my own. Yeah, so we're talking about taking the first step. And a lot of people, a lot of people talk about one is too many, 1,000 is never enough. It's not just something we say. It's something that is serious and it has weight. It has meaning. If you don't pick it up, you can't get high. How amazing is that? Those 5 digits you have, right? Your fingers, your hands. If you don't pick it up, you can't get high. How amazing is that? Because once we pick up, all bets are off. One is too many, and 1,000 has never been enough for this addict. So today we have the power of choice. And one of the things that has given us the power of choice is the fact that we don't have dope in our system. We're not high today. And that affords us to make a whole bunch of other choices. And I'm grateful for that. I don't know about you, but I am grateful for that. When I look around me and I'm not comfortable, when I look around me and I'm not comfortable, I have the ability to make a choice to make changes. I'm one of those people in the middle of the night, I start moving furniture around and redoing the room and all of these little projects I'll start or house improvement. I have that choice today. I have that choice. I'm not looking at a refrigerator with just 1 or 2 things in it. I'm not staying in a place that doesn't have water and electricity. I actually have income and I can pay bills today. I had a mortgage and my mortgage is paid off. That's a wonderful feeling to spend years, years and years and years of paying a mortgage rather than rent. It's a wonderful feeling to pay rent anywhere, as many unhoused individuals, and some of them clean, that there are in the world. I have choices I can make today. I'm grateful, and I got them as a result of surrendering to win. It sounds crazy, right? Surrender amid defeat? To give up absolutely? To quit with no reservation? How is that even possible? That one right there, to quit with no reservations? Seemed like there were at least 1 or 2 lurking about in my brain. When I get through this, when I get done with these steps, I'm gonna be the next Mrs. Chancellor from Young and the Restless. Honey, I'm gonna drink my brandy out of a lead crystal. Shoot. Isn't that amazing? To be that young and want to do something that an old drunk lady does on TV as an actress. I'm telling you, I needed help from the start and I found it and I'm not giving it up. And I hope you won't either. And if you have, and you're still listening to the podcast, thank you. And I believe in you. I know you can do it. You did it before and you can do it again. But you're going to have to do it just like anybody else, one day at a time. Just for today, take the first step. Because once you take the first step and you take that gigantic step, you never have to use again, just for today. My name is Mighty Stream. I've enjoyed talking to you. I hope that you will have a beautiful day on purpose. Stay warm and be safe wherever you are. That's important. You deserve to have a beautiful day. So have a beautiful day.